Heyo everybody, what's up? Tom here, back at you with another video, and today, we are going to play this game. That's what I'm talking about right now. So, but what I want to do is actually craft a crossbow. So, which at this point essentially means trolling the trade site, which I should actually pull up now. Essentially, it means trolling the trade site until I find either a magic siege crossbow with tier 2% physical damage, or I keep re-rolling with perfect transmutes normal siege crossbows until I get it. It's like a 1 in 20 chance. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because for the most part, the tier 2% fizz are like 3 div at least, at the minimum, on the trade site. But let's see what we have here. Oh, wait, that's not where I want to go. Alright, PoE 2. So, we're looking for siege crossbows. Oh, let me actually, I have this here. If I go here. And what I want to do is actually shift this around a little bit. Okay, that should work really nicely, actually. So you guys can see everything I'm doing. Beautiful. It's the same thing on YouTube. Oh, perfect. Oh, and now I just got to fix this background here. And we'll center me. Yeah. It's close enough. Okay. So what we want to do here is we're looking up siege crossbow. And let me move my keyboard over here. We want minimum level 80. And we want tier 2% fizz. All right, no. We can't afford any of this. We need to look up magic. What if I look in exalted only? All right, so yeah, looks like we are sticking to our buying normals here.
You've got some goods in.
4 exalt a pop, that's... I can work with that. So let's get a bunch of these.
You've received a shipment.
Well, we got a minion enjoyer over here. Nice, 14 exalt.
Hail.
Oh, we save on Artificer's Orbs if we hit on this one. That was a joke, people. I always just make sure it's level 80. Make sure I'm not scamming myself. Oh, 81. Doesn't matter. I think 80 or 81 is exactly the same. 82 is a break point though. Oh, actually, I should search 82 and see if anything shows up. Yeah, it's 19. I don't want to spend 19 per go here. So back to 80 it is. And the next one is 5 exalts. Ah, fuck it, let's get it. Make sure, level 80, okay. So we've got 6 here.
Good news for you.
You know what I need to do? I need to buy a bunch of transmutes and augs at a good rate. Let's do that. And I'll wait before I roll these. I'll do my snake in the meantime. So how much currency do I have left? 102 exalts.
Have an order?
Currency exchange. So what if I want 12 of each? How much are we looking at here? 1 to 1? 3 to 1. Hell yeah. Okay. 12. 4. Okay, no, I want to get these. 12. 6.
All right. Your order is registered.
Ooh, these went down a lot. People are probably farming way more of them. Ooh, Augs are still pricey, though. Let's just buy 6 of these. I want to try to get 2.8. So that would be almost 18. So is that 16? 2.67? $2.83. Beautiful.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Look at that. I slipped right in there. After the threes, I'm right ahead of that 2.8 dude. All right, so we're going to wait for those to sell. Yep, let's just stick with this. These will sell.
What's new?
Oh, I got a divine. From a ring I sold. I don't know which ring, but hey, fuck it. Oh, it was the one with all the chaos res. Maybe I should have held on to that. It might have been worth a little bit more than one div. But hey, somebody bought it. If I had it priced reasonably at like 20 div or whatever, maybe nobody would have bought it. This div is going to go a long way right now. That's how I got this chest. Someone's selling. Just somebody probably just really needed a div, and they're like, fuck it, I'll just sell this. I bought this for one div. All I did to it was quality it and socket it. It was unsocketed, unqualitied. So on the trade market, it had like 23 high 2300 armor, but I saw it had no quality and it had no sockets. So for quality, the trade market takes the quality of your items into account when it puts them in order of like how much armor it has or how much damage it's doing. It's like, okay, if you qualityed this, it would be here, and it ranks it based on that. But if you have sockets, if you have iron runes in it, that adds to the armor rating of the item, and if you don't have it, the trade site is not like balancing for that in the same way that it does for quality. So that's, I think, how it managed to be on the trade site for whatever it was, 20-30 minutes before I bought it. But this is a lot of armor this early in the league. And plus, as a lot of chaos res. I need to get Exiled Exchange open as well. So I wonder what this is actually... Oh. What this is going for now. I mean, there's going to be nothing close to it in the private league. See? Nothing. So if I take off elemental resistance, I'll take off all elemental resistance here. Still nothing. What if I put on elemental resistance and no chaos resistance? For div. And look, this one has less armor than mine. More elemental resistance, but less chaos res. And that he's asking 7 div. I have 27 chaos res on this bad boy. So this is like insane. Actually, I'm going to brag about this. In the trade site. I mean, in the Discord. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna tell people in Discord that somebody just was selling it for a div. I'm just going to I'm just gonna tell them that I crafted it. This is not the right one.
Reloading.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, paint? Jesus Christ, this is so annoying. Wait, one sec. There's one last thing I must do. No, actually, it looks better like this.
Oh, it's you.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Suffix. Brick. Suffix. 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 Okay. We have 6 more transmutation orbs.
I'll tend to the books. What's new? I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I meant to, oh, it's up there. Okay. We just got our bow, and we got 5 div. Are you shitting me right now? Oh, yeah. Let's go. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, everybody, what's up? Tom here. So, we have these two bows. Well, I know how to do the craft. I don't need to look anything up.
Yes? I'll post it right away. All right, your order is registered. Oh, it's you. What's new? I'll do what I can to sell it for you. Hail. Oh, it's you. I'm sure someone will want that. Hey.
Reload.
What's new? Seems like a good deal. Oh, it's you. Yes? All right, your order is registered. Let's see if there are any takers. Yes? Hail. I'll post it right away. I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Can I help? Hail. Can I help? I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Anyhow, someone is bound to buy that.
New floor plan? Same old Val. Joke on this! One down. Who's next?
Another medallion.
Need more mana! All in a day's work. simple enough. Make a wish!
It's 200% damage. Yeah, so you have to use another 100% on there.
Another notch in the helmet.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Quesadilla.
I ain't nimble enough. One down. Who's next?
Also, you get the benefit.
Reload!
The Val has many unseen eyes.
Another notch on me helmet. Make a wish! Stupid salad! For the love of... What's going on here?
Not yet finished.
You reek of stupidity! Inferno!
relics of Liraval shall not suffer the same fate as Atsuatl. Optimal. Consider the end. Inconceivable.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
I have done it. We now use ship from there.
Hey guys, so today I want to make a video on how to make the perfect temple in a step-by-step full video process and how to do it, teaching you all the tech and how to do each single placement. So maybe it'll be a little bit longer video, I'm not sure. But yeah, this will be a step-by-step guide on how to make the perfect temple. So I also have this notepad here to go over a few things real quick. So first, hey guys. So today I want to make a video on how to make the perfect temple.
New floor plan.
Hey Exiles, what the
Same
f just
old
happened?
ball.
Path of Exile 2 player numbers are rising on Steam. I am playing PoE 2 longer than ever before and loving this patch more than all 3 previous ones, and we keep setting records with this Path of Exile 2 private league. This video is going over the Second Wind saga, talking about all the slots, the current vibes of the league, what's going on build-wise, and much more. I just need to talk about this. We keep telling people it's over, don't come, there's no more room, but you know what keeps happening?
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Okay, let's kick it off with the slot saga, but before we do, make sure if you like my content, like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. So for those of you who do not know, private leagues are crowdfunded, meaning people can contribute points to add more player slots to the league. This league was thought to have around 2,000, 3,000 players upon its initial launch. However, we hit 20,000 players quite rapidly after I released my last video on this subject, and then riding your games up the limit to 40k. Well, by launch of the Second Wind private league, we hit that as well, and I told everybody GGG is not giving any more slots. They're not increasing the player slot. We cannot crowdfund anymore. However, they reached out to me after I reached out asking for the increase multiple times, and they said, it's not going to happen. It's not happening. It's not well, it happened. They reached out on Monday their time and said, okay, we're upping the limit to 50,000, and if that fills, if that is hit, we might up it again. And well, early in the morning on my time Monday, we have gone over 50,000 player signups. However, we have only funded 43,000 so far. Fret not, people are contributing more points right now, and we, meaning me, Localhole, Dead Rabbit, are in talks with a sponsor to provide more slots so we can hit that 50,000 number, and all the people who want to play Second Wind can play. And that sponsor, by the way, is Icon, who has funded many slots for this league, around 6,000. They've spent several $1,000s doing so, and overall, as a community, not counting the 10,000 slots Grinding Your Games has provided, if we fund 40,000 slots, that'll be $24,000 crowdfunded for this private league, which is just bonkers. I've already spent several $100s in points from supporter packs funding the league, as have many other people. If anything, this really shows that players wanted some sort of reset after all the tempo changes, the Holton hot fixes, and everything that affected the economy for many players, and people just wanted a fresh start too. Who's to say? I mean, the economy, it's looking interesting right now in the private league. It's obviously SSF light because there are only, you know, tens of thousands of players as opposed to hundreds of thousands of players in the game right now. So it is a very different experience. I'm quite interested to see how it's all going to evolve and shape up in the next few weeks here, because yes, we do have temple enjoyers in this league too. However, I gotta say, everybody in the Discord, in the global chat, which is /2426 by the way, is just incredibly chill, and the vibes have been great. It's been a league start without the true rush feeling that lots of people tend to have. Everybody in chat is just being kind to each other and joking around. It's honestly very different from a typical league start, and I'm loving it. And we are almost certain to do this in the future, deeper into a Path of Exile 2 league. However, I think this is lightning in a bottle. I don't think that the stars are going to align and we're going to hit player numbers like this again. I could always be wrong though. Like I mentioned in my previous video, the Second Wind Fate of the Val League is on PoE Ninja, so you can actually look at the ladder and the class distribution for people who have their characters public and are above a certain level threshold. Now, I've always looked at ascendancies when it comes to this, but my friend Sir Gog had a great observation that we should actually be looking at the weapon breakdown, and that is a little bit more interesting of a way to look at how people are playing PoE 2. We can see at the top with 22%, we have staff, then bow and quiver at 16%, crossbow at 12, wand focus at 10, quarterstaff at 7, talisman all the way down at 6. So a lot of people are going the Comet route, the Blood Mage route. They are using spells. People are not as invested into talismans as I thought they were. I'm playing a Smith of Kitava Wolf and having a blast, but a lot of people are using what the meta is in the core league, what has been figured out to be the best thing this patch. Because if you do go to the core Fate of the Val League, you see Blood Mage is sitting at the top. That was not that way for the longest time. You look at week 1, it was Pathfinder, Shaman, Oracle, then Blood Mage all the way down at 7%. If you go to week 2, Blood Mage is moving up at 10%, and as people figure out that Blood Mage is the way, they are funding their secondary, maybe tertiary characters, it's at 14%, and then if you go to week 4, it's all the way up at 17%, and the latest snapshot, of course, today, 18%. And that is mighty similar to our own league. If you are currently playing Second Wind, let me know what build you decided to play in this league. Are you with me? Did you stick with talismans and the druid stuff? What is our moving to P10%, Crossbow 12 wand at the top with 22%? We have stat.
Let's make a staff. So we're going to make a staff.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AP, and today I'm teaching you guys how to craft your very own endgame weapon for spellcasters. This should work for every single spell in the game on any class, and it obviously also works for my Stormweaver Spark and my Stormweaver Pass on Crit Comet, which you can find linked in the video. Level to all lightning spell skill gems. And be aware that if you want to dash tab, hopefully full of them because they are pretty common, now you're going to want to get about to crafting. And first off, you're going to have to decide what sort of plus level you want for your build. For example, my Spark Stormweaver uses light. Now you get by typing exclamation PoE2 faces. And Spark, you're very what's up YouTube? It's your boy AP, and what's up YouTube? What's up YouTube? It's obviously all a bunch of white bases. And to do this, you should have a loot filter that shows them. You can grab my loot filter and they will be displayed like this by typing exclamation PoE2 filter inside my Twitch chat and grabbing the endgame link. And once you get a bunch of these, I guess you would generally be playing the game, and at the end of your session, you'll have a stash tab, hopefully full of them because they are pretty common. Now you're going to want to get about to crafting. And first off, you're going to have to decide what sort of plus level you want for your build. For example, my Spark Stormweaver uses lightning spells, so that would ideally want to get plus level to all lightning spell skill gems. And be aware that if you want to hit plus 7, you do need an 81 item level base. And my filter actually shows them lower as well. So these are all item level 80. These can still hit plus 6, which will be a really big upgrade for most people at this early stages in the game. But this is something to note. Now, for my Cast on Crit Comet build, that uses lightning spells because it has Spark and Oversword, but it also uses a cold spell with Comet. And in that case, we don't want lightning spell skill gems. We want to hit plus 5 to 6 to all spell skill gems. So that's a little something you should note before starting your craft. If you want to hit plus lightning, you can use Craft Exile to see the bases that specifically target lightning. So for example, lightning base is Voltaic and Paralyzing. And if you choose an ice base, it's going to be Gelid and Icicle. Although I don't think you can even drop Icicle, it's just unique only. And then there are some bases that can roll any sort of plus level, like Roaring, for example. Now, to start things off, we're going to do a Perfect Transmute, and we're fishing for a good modifier. Now, we're going to end this video with a tacked on VOD of me how I crafted my current weapon, a pretty good weapon. I've already done this 3 to 4 times on stream, so there's several different VOD clips. I might upload the rest on my Anime Princess VODs channel so you guys can have multiple different angles of how this has been crafted. And that'll show you how I evaluate the modifiers based on the perfect orbit transmutation, because there is a little bit of flexibility involved in this craft. Generally speaking, you start off hitting all your stats with the perfect transmute, and then the ones that are totally garbage, you just throw away. These are so common, you're not losing anything. But the ones that have potential, you're going to follow up with a perfect orb of augmentation to fish for a second good modifier. And now if that hits something, there's a few decisions to make. If you're playing a crit build, you could upgrade it to rare to get guaranteed crit with a greater essence of seeking. And that's what I was doing for my situation, because if you don't hit plus levels, which you won't always hit with these two, you can always add in +5 to all spell skills with a perfect essence of sorcery. But if we're playing Spark, for example, we would want the +6 or +7. So in that case, you would be fishing for a +6. But in my case, now we can use this instead of a regal orb to turn it rare, and it guarantees us the mod we want. And then later on, we can use the essence of sorcery to guarantee the plus levels. The thing with the perfect fishing for a plus spell skills with a perfect essence is because you for a second good modifier. And now if that hits something, there's a few decisions to make. If you're playing a crit build, you could upgrade it to rare to get guaranteed crit with a greater essence of seeking. And that's what I was doing for my situation, because if you don't hit plus levels, which you won't always hit with these two, you can always add in +5 to all spell skills with a perfect essence of sorcery. But if we're playing Spark, for example, we would want the +6 or +7. So in that case, you would be fishing for a +6. But in my case, now we can use this instead of a regal orb to turn it rare, and it guarantees us the mod we want. And then later on, we can use the essence of sorcery to guarantee the plus levels. The thing with the perfect essence that you have to be mindful of is this will always remove a modifier as well. If your suffixes are full, this always removes a suffix. And the suffixes that I was chasing for my specific build were cast speed. Almost every single spell in the game wants cast speed, so that's just generically what you're aiming for. And actually, there's also an essence for cast speed, which I should have mentioned. Let me go quickly to my hideout to talk about that. If you don't have cast speed, this is more useful than the essence of seeking. I would value cast speed over critical strike chance all the time, or almost any build. So you could use this instead of a regal, or you could use seeking if you happen to get cast speed with one of these. So essence of sorcery, you'll use this if the greater exalted orb hits a suffix that is not ideal, which is basically any other suffix, or if you have a prefix that is really bad. If you have full prefixes and also suffixes, obviously this is not guaranteed to remove a suffix, so you can remove a bad prefix and then add on a suffix. But generally speaking, when crafting these staffs, it is harder to hit suffixes than it is prefixes. If we look at the staff,
I can just buy bases if I want to do that.
Staff, then bow and quiver at 16%, crossbow at 12, wand focus at 10, quarterstaff at 7, talisman all the way down at 6. So a lot of people are going the comet route, the blood mage route. They are using spells. People are not as invested into talismans as I thought they were. I'm playing a Smith of Kitava Wolf and having a blast, but a lot of people are using what the meta is in the core league, what has been figured out to be the best thing this patch. Because if you do go to the core Fate of the Val League, you see Blood Mage is sitting at the top. That was not that way for the longest time. If you look at week 1, it was Pathfinder, Shaman, Oracle, then Blood Mage all the way down at 7%. If you go to week 2, Blood Mage is moving up at 10%, and as people figure out that Blood Mage is the way, they are funding their secondary, maybe tertiary characters, it's at 14%, and then if you go to week 4, it's all the way up at 17, and the latest snapshot, of course, today, 18%. And that is mighty similar to our own league. If you are currently playing Second Wind, let me know what build you decided to play in this league. Are you with me? Did you stick with talismans and the druid stuff? Or are you trying something more meta, more figured out, or something completely unexpected and different for this very chill environment? And one thing I noticed during this private league is that there's a lot of room for improvement for Path of Exile 2 private leagues, and we have a bunch of feedback for grinding your games in this regard. Tools for admins, ways for players to see where they are in the private league, a whole bunch of stuff that we are sending to grinding your games. And after seeing the popularity of Second Wind, it seems like Grinding Your Games is considering moving a little bit faster on making some changes here. Next, a brief bounty update. Most of them are finished, including the race to level 100. If you'll remember, Guy That Died said, the first person to get to level 100 before me, if they beat me, I will give $1,000. Well, guess what? Hoffin beat Guy That Dies, who was the second to level 100 and earned $1,000 as a bounty. Insane. And yes, he used the temple to achieve this. The more I see the variations of temple, the more I'm convinced that this is actually an insane mechanic, and I cannot wait to see the changes GGG makes to push the temple to core in 0.5. This is going to be a fundamental system in Path of Exile 2, and once abuse cases are rooted out, it's going to be such an interesting way to interact with the game if you're into the temple. and that sort of stuff. Okay, I know grinding your games don't care about retention, and some of you guys don't care about retention either, but this is so cool. I just had to point it out. If you'll remember, Fate of the Val was one of the worst retention leagues in PoE 2 so far. I know we've only had 4, but it was dropping very fast. But you'll see if you go down here, it's the blue line, guys. When we launched Second League, it has caused a resurgence of people back to Fate of the Val. If you go right here, we had a 90,241 on day 28, and then we had a rise to 94,000 as the peak, and then 101,040 as the peak. We were returning, we were gaining players again, and this is about a month into the league. It's so fascinating to see. At this point, if you look at your screen, it's at 34.8% of players retained 30 days into the league. That is now the second best PoE 2 league so far, beating out Rise of the Abyssal and Dawn of the Hunt by several percentage points. Really curious to see if this continues further down the line, if Second Wind will have legs, because one of the big things about Second Wind obviously is that it's trade light, it's SSF light. There's not nearly as many players playing Second Wind as the main league, and it's a very different experience. Not as many items are going to be listed. The currency exchange market might be a lot funkier. Lots of people might play for a few days and bounce. That was the warning I've heard many times about private leagues in past. Well, we're going to see if that actually pans out over the next few days and weeks, because this league lasts 50, maybe 60 days. We might boost it to 60 days, all the way until the 0.5 launch in March or April. I really want to see if we're going to have to, pour one out for Second Wind, or if it'll have some staying power. I know for me, this league has been a roller coaster. I have a level 95 self-made druid, a bear, a shaman who could not down Arbiter of Ash, the Uber Arbiter of Ash, down the Arbiter of Ash very easily. Almost got him. I have a clip of that in shorts. And then this Smithikatava Wolf, maybe I'll try to push him to Arbiter too. All right, Exiles, this has been your Second Wind update. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure if you like the content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe try to get in Second Wind. If we continue to grow that wait list, maybe they'll increase the number of player slots up to 55,000, maybe 60,000. Crowdfunding will continue, and we are trying to confirm some more funds from our sponsor, Icon, to hopefully juice up the league more. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one or in game. Remember, stay sane, have fun.
Which temple template am I building? I'm building Kaiba's. I actually cannot go forward. I cannot go forward until I need 2 more rooms to be deleted, so I'm gonna have to keep risking my temple over and over and over, unfortunately. How do you do when you get that error message, hit escape, revive at checkpoint? Does that work for you? That's what I do when I die in temple. Escape, revive at checkpoint. Try that. Okay, this is a headhunter, by the way. So I don't know what I should have done. I should have placed the other armory right here to block. Alright, I think I'm just going to run the temple and pray. We need these 2 to be deleted. place 0 rooms. 0 rooms. And we're just gonna go look here for a jalapeno. If we get a jalapeno, then we can protect the armory.
Wonder what this generator's for.
You're done!
Doesn't look like we're gonna get a jalapeno here.
The palace of Liraval shall not suffer the same fate as Atsuatl. Flaming resilience. Corrupted outcome.
We don't need to do a vault.
This medallion's rather
I have done it. We now have full access. Use Shibukado's console to open a path to the Royal Access Chamber. From there, we will be able to gain entry to Atziri's private chambers on our next attempt.
Okay, so we are praying. We are praying that it doesn't delete rooms on the outside. But if it deletes some rooms on the outside, honestly, I deserve it, so it doesn't really matter. So please don't delete this. We desperately need these 2 deleted. Okay, well, we're getting rid of rooms. That is good. We are getting rid of rooms, so we made no progress, but we did kind of make some progress, I guess. I need the left 2 rooms to be deleted. Ruined leagues and economies are made up for nerds. By the way, is that you, Maddie? Are you on the Starforge account? Just quick question for you. Did you actually talk to Mythic about it? Because I think Mythic told me that it was me by myself, but then you showed me that thing where they signed it. I was like I don't care. It can absolutely be them. It doesn't matter to me. It's just somewhere along the lines, something got super confused. Yeah, I believe you. I absolutely believe you. The latest information that I have, which again could be wrong, is they think it's me solo. So yeah, it might. I'm good either way with any. I'm good either way with any solution. I'm not mad at all. I'm big chillin'. I'm very happy with them taking it over or not. Like either way, it's all good with me. Is there a guide for this build already? I think Fubgun has a guide. I'm not sure if he's doing exactly what I'm doing. I actually don't think... I really, really, really don't think you should play this way. I'll probably end up making it much more like either Nick 2 or... by the way, Nick 2 also has a guide. I'll probably make it either like Maddie's or like Nick 2's, but I think this setup is way better for getting your temple started. But once your temple is fully built, I think you drop it for probably for its Zeres or something. You want to come run the... okay, definitely. It's gonna take me a while, Maddie, because I'm making the ultimate temple. I'm making the super difficult one, so it's gonna take days. It's probably gonna take me, I don't know, depending on how much I play, it'll probably take me a week to make it. Did you make the Giga Temple or did you make the easy temple? I made the easy temple on my other guy. Now I'm gonna make the Giga Temple. The Golem Corner took some people 3 days. Great, can't wait for that. And it's a death to 3 random zombies. Yeah, the Timeless Jewels guys are very hard to deal with. They're very annoying to deal with. I'm thinking about potentially jalapenoing this. If I jalapeno it, there aren't that many. I'm getting down to the... I really hope we drop a jalapeno here because we're getting down to the wire. And it may... Chat was right yesterday. I built way too much on the left side, screwing me over. $95. Okay.
Keep farming this guy, right? The lock is more valuable. Because if I get a
How long, if you guys made a new, did you guys, if for anybody who made a new temple and didn't have 6 medallion slots after the architect, how long did it take you to get the extra 2 medallion slots? Like, I haven't found one of those medallions yet outside of the architect room. Like, how long does it take? I haven't found one of them. Says the room is done. Okay, good enough. We only have 14 rooms in this temple. Let's pray that it doesn't delete the left side. We desperately need it to delete these two. Well, I mean, it didn't delete any of my progress. You gave up after 2 days of trying to get the architect in the perfect spot. You probably knew this, Namtaru, but in case you didn't, do you know that you can build rooms where where you don't want the architect to appear to kind of force him where you want him to go? Did you know that? I moved the architect into the perfect spot. Took me like, I don't know what the actual number was, like 4 hours maybe. 4 hours of trying, and I had him in the perfect spot. Because I built rooms everywhere at the back of the temple where I didn't want him to go. I kind of made a Y, like I wanted him in the dead center, so I made a Y. And I moved him, I don't know, maybe 10 times, and bam, there it was, done. You just make a Y. Like if you want him in the middle, you make a Y. Or if you want him on the right side, build in the middle and build on the right, at the back of the room. Does anybody in chat have a billion T15 maps, like an entire inventory of them? I'll buy them from you. As long as they're not corrupted. As long as they're not corrupted, anybody have a full inventory? If you guys want to whisper me, I'll pay you for them. Right now, send me a whisper. My name is Rax Spark Cock. If you want to make some money. I'll buy them from you right now. I pay a good price. What's a good price for an inventory of T15 maps? How many divines for a full inventory of maps? $10 divine for 60.
I'll try not to get lost.
Free fishing!
There's a stash right here. Here, I'll just come to you. I'll come to you. Where is his stash? Right here. Yeah, I like this hideout. Fill me up, daddies.
Day's work.
Just give me all the maps you don't want. Give you each 10 divine. Just don't go all the way. I only have I have 2 slots. Thank you.
Stupidity! Square.
Okay, stash. I can't go stash. Hello. This must be an EU boy or something. Maybe an Australia boy. I can feel the lag. Good. Germany. Awesome. Boink. Boink. Thank you.
Think of my feet.
Yeah, if you want to give me more, it's up to you, whatever. Only if you aren't gonna run them. Can you take one out, please? Can you take one out? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You'll give me 500 maps for free. 500 for free? I mean, I'll pay you for them. I don't care. I'll pay you for them. If you guys have extra you're not going to run, I'll take them. Otherwise, you know, it's... Thank you, 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 thank you. It's going to take so many maps to make this stupid temple, man. You're quitting the league? You're out? Hey, thank you, my dude. That's great, guys. Thank you. I'll let you. You're quitting? Okay. If you're quitting and you're not gonna run the maps, I will take them. You guys are. You guys don't have to give me any more if you don't want. Are you guys just not gonna run these, or? I don't want to steal all your maps, or you could sell them. Damn, you guys have been blasting. How do you have this many maps? Holy. Thank you guys. Where's Doryani? Where's ID boy?
Make a wish.
Oh, here he is. Right in front of my face, stupid idiot.
Stupid silly.
Give me just 1 second, baby. I think they deserve some more money.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Thank you guys. I'll take one more from Baby Rarity and we'll call that good. And then if that guy is quitting, I'll take his 500 maps if he's actually quitting. If you're not going to run them and they're just going to rot, I will take them and I'll build a temple and then I'll run the community. Hey. Take the 10 divine, man. Take it. I'm going to have so much money. The people gave me 10,000 divines. I can pay you an extra 10. Take it back. You're also quitting? Oh, okay. Everybody's quitting. Take it. Are you actually quitting? God damn it. Yeah, take it. Take it. Thank you. Take it. Come on. Don't quit. Nobody quit. Keep playing. Yep. GG's. Thank you. We bribed him to keep playing with the divines. It works every time. All right. Let's see our friend here. He's got 500 maps and he's quitting. You want to help me upgrade? Why is everybody giving me stuff? Oops.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the commentary zone. Alrighty then. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, my lighting is not bad. I'm actually doing this deliberately because I could fix the lighting if I want. Look, I do that, and then I do this. Or actually, not quite that simple. Watch. So you see, I can fix the lighting. And maybe I should just do it like that. I mean, that looks objectively better, right? So I actually know a thing or two about camera settings. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to put something on to listen to. Oh, yeah. Listen to. Right now. Boom. Psh, boom, psh, boom, psh, psh.
Scrape my finger. I was telling you guys the last time that the first 2 times I went to the range, like this is my trigger finger, and then yeah. Why would a hybrid be better? Oh my God,
right,
you
so
guys.
no debate, apparently. Hoya, 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 hoya.
Oh my God. It's fucking incredible that the internet is, well, I was going to say the internet is free, but it's not, is it?
Against the public and law enforcement, that is an act of domestic terrorism. Happened in our...
I don't like Hutch streams. I like Hutch debates because I like disagreeing with him. I don't like Hutch streams, though. Senator Van Hollen sounds off. Abolish ICE. Gaza genocide. Tim Dillon blows up. Trump narrative on ICE shooting. Hoya, 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 ya, ya, hoya, 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 ya, ya. Okay. Let's go here.
Oh, it's just genetics. Go back to sleep. Don't have any effect on your life.
By the way, if you're watching this debate with me right now, the guy in the top right is a germ theory denier. He thinks that bacteria, viruses, those things are all a scam. Not real. Fake. Didn't happen. The guy on the bottom knows a thing or two about science. Hoya, 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 ya, ya. Hoya, ya, hoya, ya. Hoya, 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 ya, ya. Hoya, ya, hoya, ya. Okay. Hoya, 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 ya. Hoya, ya, hoya, ya. Hoya, 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 ya, ya. Hoya, ya, hoya, ya. All right. That looks good. Oh, I need to adjust this bad boy. It sucks adjusting this, though. It's okay. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to do this. Okay, whatever. It's fine there. Well, no, we don't want it right in the middle. I want you to be able to see my spells, though, so we'll put it here. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop the stream.